started already? Yeah. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the TinyHoopers channel. And today is the third live dev stream for the game. So, before I start, just wanted to wish you Happy New Year's 2026. And hopefully, I hope that you spend a really nice holidays. This year, for TinyHoopers, it's gonna be really exciting, really busy as well, same as last year. But I'm very looking forward to the release of the game. Which I announced the date 2 days ago, I think, which is April 15. So April 15, that's the official release date of the game. So yeah, a lot of work ahead, but should be nice. So before I start, I guess maybe let me go back to the. Should I do this? I think you shouldn't see the name of the. I'm gonna go back to the announcement. Right. So just let me double check, making sure that no name is showing up. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. So yeah, April 15, official date release for TinyHoopers. So what to expect? So mainly the feature that will be included in the release are things that I'm already working on. I've been working on for the past 3 months, which include the logging system along with the 1v1. So those one obviously will be there, and hopefully working really well. But also one very important feature that I should be able to tackle on pretty soon is the Hooper build. So the Hooper build is obviously like it's the kind of that's the feature that are available in many basketball game, whether it's like a 2K, Hoopla, and else. So basically that will be a screen that will be shown to the users when you start the game for the first time, and when you will be given a certain amount of points, and you will have to attribute those points to various stats, whether it's strength, shooting abilities, layup, dribble skills, etc., etc. So you'll be able to specialize your profile. So I'm gonna work on this UI, and more than the UI, the overall system. Meaning that if you have the build screen, so you need to be able to get skill points to be able to attribute those skill points later in the game to some of the stats. So I will work on that. So that's that. And then I will work on the monetization system. So that's probably something you don't want to hear about. But I do need to work on that. And I'll probably share more a little bit later. Oh yeah, right, the Rookie League. So maybe I should mention that. So the Rookie League, it will be the first I guess, the first league and tournament that I will include in the game that will feature the 1v1. So you'll be able to do 1v1 against NPC during shoot around, but you'll be able to do 1v1 against NPC, but in a tournament context. Game. So as I mentioned, and if you're on Discord, normally you should have the info. You should in the announcement. But as I mentioned just before, the game will be officially released this year on April 15. So that's the official date. So maybe just quickly explain why April 15. So again, all those information I shared in the Discord. So if you're not on the Discord, please join it if you want and if you can, because that's where you're gonna see all the information about the game. So why April 15? So as I mentioned in the announcement on Discord, if I want to get the opportunity and the chance to get featured by Apple and Google, I need to share with them in advance information about the game, with not just the build, but also the game, what kind of feature it's gonna be there, etc., etc. And I need to do that 3 months before the actual release. So why do I know that? Because I used to before I started working on TinyHoopers, I used to have my own company. It's a long time ago now, and I was doing publishing for mobile gaming. So those are the things that I know, because I used to talk with Apple and Google, and there were many criteria and framework, like what's the flow of working with them, what we need to share, etc., etc. So I'm not gonna enter too much detail, but obviously, if you want to get the chance to be featured, it's not just about you release your game and you cross the fingers that hopefully Apple or Google is gonna say, okay, your game looks nice, so sure, let's feature it. So you need to give them the opportunity to check the game and test it. It doesn't mean you're gonna get featured, obviously, but it gives you additional time. And it's what's interesting is like they may give you some feedbacks about, for example, you don't have localization, you don't have this, you don't have that, so I don't know, you should have this. Then you get the surprise. They never tell you if they're gonna feature you or not. You get the surprise at launch. So having said that, do I want to get featured? Sure, but to be totally honest with you, I'm not sure what will be the state of the game by April 15. Meaning what? Meaning it will have the feature that I mentioned in the Discord and I just shared with you again. So again, like 1v1 system, the rookie league, so kind of like, I don't want to say my career, but maybe that's first version of a kind of my career. The Hooper build, login system, etc., etc. So I will have that, but I'm pretty sure there will be some, still, nothing's gonna be perfect. I know that and I'm fine with it. It's time to release the game anyway. But in that case, so maybe it's not really maybe I don't want to get featured. You see what I mean? Like maybe I don't want to have maybe many download or whatever the case may be, but then having bad feedback because people see some bugs, then they complain about it. So which they should complain about it. That's totally fine. But then maybe I don't have to be forefront. I don't need to be really that visible. So that's also, by the way, the main reason. Like the game has been in beta for a long time now. So for 1 year. So that's the reason. So I'm kind of like maybe thinking too much, maybe too much worried, but I want to make sure everything is as clean as possible, which it will never be. But do you have a favorite NBA player in the game? In the game, so there's two things. So the NBA and there's the game. In the game, there's no. So maybe I should for the people who just are discovering the game. Yeah. So how to say that? So in the game, there won't be any any NBA players. What's the reason? But the reason is, yeah, well, I don't want to go to jail. I won't go to jail, but I don't want to get sued by the NBA because I put real NBA players. So there won't be any NBA players, and the game will mainly focus on 1v1, 2v2, and 3v3. Later down the road, maybe I will add a 5v5, but that's not my main goal right now because that's not the kind of game TinyHoopers is. I want TinyHoopers to be like a sandbox kind of game, like where you can, and that's already the case, where you can freely play basketball, shoot around. Like if you want to challenge NPC, then you can do that. And if you want to, if you want to join, for example, a tournament, then you can also do that. So. And Gabe is saying, that was my confusion on my part. I joined off your shot with the NBA-like scoring shots for NBA. Okay, hey Steve. So, okay, I understand, Gabe. Actually, yeah. So that's something that you're not the first person telling me that. Not exactly the way you said it, but with I guess with the same, wondering the same thing. So TinyHoopers actually started. By me just posting NBA games with the stats, because that's just what I wanted to do actually. So initially what I wanted to do is just what I was done with my previous company, and I was trying to figure out what would I do next, and I like pixel art a lot, so I started to do some pixel art, and because I like basketball, I watch NBA, I play basketball myself. I just thought like, okay, it could be cool to do some pixel art of NBA players, and that's how TinyHoopers started actually, just by doing just NBA players, so little by little, I just asked people what do they like about my little pixel art character, what do they want, and I started to asking them what they wanted, but I also I was wondering what it would be like to, why not sharing some stats at the same time. So that's something I tried, and people liked it, so I did it. I work on the system on that for that, so that it's nice and everything. And then people started to say, okay, are we gonna get a game, blah blah blah, etc. So I said, okay, why not? I was not thinking about making a game at that time, but as time went on, I just decided to start the development of the mobile game. But based on just TinyHoopers, which indeed, yeah, it started as a NBA player stat. But if I make a game from the similar basketball players, small pixel art hoopers, I couldn't really. It was not an option for me to include NBA player, because that's not something I can't do that. Copyright and everything. So I had to. So that's. The only thing that's similar to the actual Instagram is like the actual characters, the pixel art style is exactly the same. So, but I understand the confusion, indeed. But I guess I don't know if it helps or anything, but the idea is like, can I show the game a little bit for those who are new, but and then I need to work on the, today's topic is working on the offense of the game. So you'll see more about the game, but the idea is like you'll be able to customize your player, right? So you'll have some jerseys that looks like not NBA but US team. So, and then you'll be able to customize your characters, and you may be able to have characters close to some NBA players. So you'll be able to do that. So Steve asking, what's your favorite thing about this game personally? Me is the notion of freedom. The fact that you can do whatever you want. So that's mainly what I want to. That's the main. It's not the feature, but that's the main thing about this game. The main personality. It's not personality, but the main part of this game. That's the main thing. I want it to be, for me, I want it to be like, you know, when you want to, you say, okay, today I'm gonna go to on the playground, I'm gonna play it a bit, I'm gonna practice. Then you take your ball and you're going there. So I wanted to do that. Like when you arrive on the playground, you have your ball and you just shoot around, right? And then when you have some other people playing on the other hoop, then sometimes you let them play, and sometimes you just, hey, so you want to do a 1v1 or something like that, so, or sometimes a 2v2, and okay, sure, let's do that, and then you play 2v2 or 1v1. So that's what I like, and that's why I'm making TinyHoopers. I like the freedom part. Like I like, of course, in video games it's important to, and I've been working in video game for a while now, but I know you need to have you need a goal, right? You need some missions, you need some quest or some objective. You need to, okay, what's the purpose, right? So, and there will be that in TinyHoopers, of course. But the idea for me was to make a sandbox. That's what we call sandbox. Like you have a framework, you have an environment and you have a specific set of rules, and you can, with those set of rules, you can do whatever you want. And in TinyHoopers, the environment is playground, and maybe later down the road it will be not just a playground, but you know, you can maybe go to like some kind of city, a small city, not a big one, but some kind of small city with a shop which is outside. Maybe you have your own place, I don't know. It's not nice, it's not going to be for version 1, but maybe you have that, and then you can do whatever you want. When you go on the playground, then you shoot, and just, you know, you go to, it's just chill actually. I like the notion of having like, working on the chill game. Don't stress. Life is already stressful enough. So the idea, like, you play and you just shoot, you just shoot around. Shoot, you make some dunks, you're practicing your skills. And sometimes if you have one NPC on the court, you play with him, you say, okay, let's do a 1v1. Or you just participate a local, against a computer, like a local tournament. And I didn't mention that, but then obviously that's what was my main idea for TinyHoopers, was like multiplayer. So I would love for TinyHoopers to have the possibility for you and your friends to be on the same court and just play around. And sometimes you just say, okay, and just naturally say, okay, start to do 1v1 or just shoot around, and maybe not chatting, because there's a lot of things about chatting, security, privacy, blah blah blah. But a way, some kind of a form of chat communication that could be really nice. I love to. So that's part. It's a feature that I definitely had in mind before starting the development of TinyHoopers. Like, be able to play with friends, multiplayer. The thing is, multiplayer is a really tough topic, and I never done multiplayer myself. I have a lot of experience in game development, but multiplayer is not one of those. I don't have that, so it doesn't mean I can't do that. I probably can do it, but I think I think it's fair to say that it's a really specific set of skills that you need to have. It's not something you're gonna improvise. There's many tough problem to find to find an answer to when a solution to when you're doing multiplayer. Of course, like, there's a lot of experience out there, a lot of examples. So it's not like if I would have to start from zero. But I need to make a decision, which is like, so what do I use? And I'm probably gonna use an existing stack, I guess. I'm not gonna invent myself. Maybe I'm gonna use a stack already, something from the shelf, something that a company provide. And then based on that, maybe I will do something on my side. But it's not gonna be now. That's not the priority. And I did make a poll last year, I think, and I asked people which feature do you want in priority. You want multiplayer or you want 1v1? And everybody told me 1v1. So I did 1v1. So now my 1v1 it's kind of late, but so kind of late on the feature, but anyway. So alright, so I guess now, and so I'm gonna start walking and then I'm gonna talk at the same time, no problem. I can answer any question. It's just the third time I'm doing streaming, so I make a lot of mistakes still, but you know that it is what it is. The idea for me is to make this streaming like really chill. It's really relaxed. I'm not gonna stress. I'm probably gonna make a lot of mistakes even while working on the game. A lot of bugs, a lot of things. But that's the fun part of it as well, right? Nothing is perfect. Nothing works perfectly. So don't need that anymore. Right, maybe not that. Okay, so let me show you the current state of the game. What's going on? Why it's doing that? Okay, no, it's just so if I do this. Okay, so it's really cool that I didn't update, I'm ashamed of, but I didn't update the game in 3 months or so, and people are still playing the fan challenge. The fan challenge is gonna be way better than what it is right now. I promise you that. You're gonna have some reward and stuff like that. Do we have a leaderboard? Yeah, we have one over there. They still work? Yeah, of course. There's not a lot of participants. Yeah, well, okay. Yeah, for this one. So I will need to make this one maybe, if I check quickly. Yeah, so yeah, people are still playing, which is really cool. But there will be like a reward ladder. So if you're number 1, you can get this or that or whatever. So it should be fun. All right. So the current state of not the game, but 1v1, because that's what we are focusing on, right? So one thing I added during the shooter round. So for those of you who are joining the stream and it's the first time you're seeing actually the game in action because you couldn't join the beta, which the beta registration is closed now, so you can't join it anymore. So you know you can shoot around. You can do whatever you want. Up and so etc. And you can now. So no, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, so I want to show you something that I think I already shared on Discord and on the social network on my SMS. But so I don't have my ball anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna steal the ball of the NPC. So I'm gonna steal it. No, okay, shoot it from somewhere else, please. So from there, that's cool. And then I'm gonna steal it. I have it, and now, so automatically it's gonna start defending on me. So that's not the actual 1v1 feature, which I'm gonna show you in 1 minute, but that's during shoot around. So it means like you can actually, you can actually steal the ball from the NPC, any ball. So can I rebound? Actually, I didn't try that. So I should rebound, but it's not gonna be anyway. So that's something while I was working on 1v1, I could easily add that for the shoot around. So you can do that now. Now I don't have any NPC. And I don't know when the next one's gonna come, because for my test I just, on purpose, I just set it so that only one NPC show up, I think. So I need to start. Yep. So hopefully you can hear me well. Okay. Alright, so now 1v1, which yesterday night, while I was walking, still on the defense, I was fixing something, I found another bug, So maybe for today I'm not gonna focus on that one. I'm gonna fix it. Oh, I need to remove that. Give me a sec. Some additional logs actually for the for various actions. So okay. So now it's not moving, which is normal because I didn't give him an action to go to the rebound. Actually, he can go pick the ball, but he needs the ball to be first to touch the ground in order to pick the ball. So it's not gonna go now, which is normal. That's not a bug. It's voluntary. It's on purpose. And then it's gonna pick the ball anyway. So yeah. So now I give him, and it's not. So the offense is not. I didn't set up the offense yet. So that's what I'm gonna work on now. So the bug I have, and it's difficult to reproduce, but sometimes. So I'm gonna get the ball, but it's gonna stop moving. The NPC is gonna stop moving around. I don't know why. So it happens sometimes. It's not 100% of the time. Not sure why, but so beside that, if I comparing to the to what it was before Christmas holidays, I fixed many things in the engine actually. Many. I'm scoring right now. So that's not what I want to do. Many things, many bugs, many weird behavior and stuff like that. So I don't have that anymore. Yeah, well, I'm just. That's not what I want to do. I'm just scoring right now. Oh, I missed on purpose, so yeah. So I need to change the magnet for when I rebound, because right now it's too much. Sometimes the ball is really far and I still can get it. No, it's not that much of a... So for the steal, there's two kind of... There's steal and stripped. So I can strip the ball, and then the ball, it's up for grab for everyone. Then you have the steal where you can actually take the ball from the NPC. So anyway, one thing I want to try quick. Yeah, okay. So right now you get the ball automatically if the ball is. So yeah, I can get the ball automatically, which is better instead of having to push the button. If you have to push the button, then it's more stressful. If you have to push a button to grab the ball, it's too complicated. So I put the magnet. So the magnet is really short in terms of distance. So you need to be really close to the ball, but still fine. And the NPC can get it as well in a similar way, obviously. So, but you need to get there first. So I'm gonna let him get there first. Yeah. Anyway, so that part is fine. I guess there's many things that we'll have to adjust later, depending on how things goes. But yeah. So now, I guess it's time to work on the offense. And what I need to, first of all, what I need to work on is like the NPC. And actually it's the same for the player as well. So when you grab the ball, then how to say that? When you grab the ball and you're in the 2-point area, so you need to go outside of the 2-point area. You need to go outside the, how to say that? You need to bring the ball back here, where I am. So outside the 2-point range or 3-point range, in the 3-point area, I guess. I don't know. So we're gonna do that. So I'm here. So for example, I'm doing this. I grab the ball. I can't shoot right now. I shouldn't be able to shoot. I need to bring the ball here, right? So first of all, I need to add that because. Look at this, NPC is walking. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Anyway, as you can see, there's many things I need to fix. So I need to add this part. So when you need to, you can't shoot right away. You need to get out first. So and that's an important component for the NPC offense, obviously. So I need to do that first. So let me drink a bit. So let's do that. So okay, maybe I should, before I start doing that, I need to I don't have to, but maybe the best is to explain how I'm gonna do that. Well, it's not really complicated actually. So what I'm probably gonna do is like, okay, I'm in this area, so I need to detect first when the ball, then when someone, player or NPC, shot the ball. So when the ball was shot, then I need to even if it's you, even if it's like I'm not sure about the rule actually of when you play 1v1. Sometimes I feel like it depends, but I think if it's me who shot the ball, if I miss it, then there's many rules about that. Whether you don't get the ball back, and automatically you change. If you miss it, then the ball belongs to the NPC. So he's getting the ball. Or you can't shoot right away, take the rebound and shoot right away. You need to get out of the area first. So my gut feeling is like I'd better handle it so that I better do it so that both cases are handled. Meaning like, let's say I'm gonna do it again. So I shoot. Okay, I have the ball. So I'm gonna handle the case where I have to go there. I need to go back there in order for me to be able to shoot again. And I'm gonna do the one where if I do that, for example, and I miss, then that's it. Then we change turn. And the NPC get the ball. So it means like something like this is happening, not out of bound, but like just transition and the NPC get the ball. So I think it would be better for me to have the option of proposing both scenario. So why? Maybe because it could be but first it's better to do that right now than focusing on one way of doing it, and then in 1 month I need to change it, or I need to add a different case, and then because I did it in a specific way, then it's gonna take me whatever amount of time to change. For a feature like this, it shouldn't be, but maybe it's not the best way. Yeah, maybe the best way is to make it so that I can easily decide what scenario it is. Whether I need to, I can get the ball back, but I need to get outside of the area first, or maybe like no, that's over. It's the NPC's turn, or the other player's turn, whoever. So I think I'm gonna do that. All right. So let's do this. Oh, one thing that's really kind of sucks actually. So I have a Logitech MX mouse, and yesterday, so I used the mouse to change workspace like this. So now I'm doing it with my the keyboard on my laptop actually, which is a big pain in the neck. But anyway, so the Logitech had a problem with their software, and it's not working, and now I can't use my customized mouse. So that's kind of frustrating actually. Like really. But anyway, so I'm gonna put my mouse over there. I can't use it anyway. Not the way I want. I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. All right. So how I'm gonna handle this one? So if I'm here, so I know when I shot. So I need to track that. And I think I do that in the opposition manager. So maybe for some of you, actually, I noticed that it looks like from the feedback I got, like some of you were interested in seeing the code and how things works. And initially, I thought like I shouldn't be too much technical, but it seemed like, maybe not everyone, I don't know, but some of you like kind of like it. So I guess it's something that will be adjusted little by little. So, okay. Now, so I need to get track of when I shot. So do I have something on shooting? Do I have an event on that? On shot, on release, on ball release maybe? On ball released, okay, so it means I shot. On ball released, yeah, but in ball released, so this is an event that is signal when exactly. Shooting free throw, shooting release, okay. Over there, okay, that's great. So it's actually when I shoot the ball. Oh, that's good. So what I need to do, and I need to have also. So I have that, but I need to have an event when the shot is missed as well. So do I have an event like this? Ball miss? That's not this event. That's this one, I guess. Hooper missed. Yeah, that's this one. So. Yeah. Oh, I see, but I can't. Can I connect if I do this? Maybe, but I can't connect. Really? If I do this, maybe? Oh, yeah, okay, I can't connect, but I did it that way. Okay. Well, looks like I already have it actually. Yeah, I already have it. Look at this. Already thinking about everything. So if I miss the ball, I can know. So fine. So it means it's gonna know it when. So let's do this. I don't remember. It's a part of the code I wrote a long time ago. So where I am, manager. So I'm adding some logs just to see what's going on. Ball, okay. So what I'm gonna do, I know who is the last hooper to touch the ball. So I'm gonna do this, and I will missed PPP. I'm gonna write in like this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use this tag so that I can see the logs pretty easily. So now I'm gonna do this, and I will do last touch. Putting. I'm gonna use the name. So that I want to see the name of the team or the opera who missed. Last touch is the obvious. It's well, not obviously, but. This is a variable. We call that variable in programming. It's a variable that's gonna keep tracks for me of who touched the ball last. So doing this, and then I'm gonna do this over there. I'm gonna filter the messages because there's a ton of logs, and I'm gonna see what's going on. Okay, so I missed on purpose. It's not showing up. Great job. Doesn't start well. So, and why is that? Just in case, we never know. If I say missed one. Yeah, okay. So I keep track on that, so that's fine. No, that's not great. Okay. And why is that? Missed is not okay. It should at least so stat missed 2. Okay, so right now I'm not in the. So this one is now it's not showing up. So that's fine. Yeah, I don't care this one. So this one is like it's events that tell me when I miss or make a shot. But when I'm on the playground, so now I'm on 1v1, so it's not gonna show me that. That's fine. But it doesn't matter because I have this, so it should show up actually. But it doesn't. So setup teams. So I do that on Hooper Mist. Okay. Let me do that. It doesn't change anything, but I don't even know if I have to put that in. Okay. What's the issue with that? It's not a function, I know. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Ooh, not great at all. A callable, okay. So I guess this one should be fine, I think. Maybe not. So no, I can put it's a callable, it's not a string. That's weird. Okay, let's do that anyway. Alright. Hooper Mist. Alright. That's weird. Okay, so it's not calling it. Okay, almost say fair enough. Not fair enough. But I'm gonna track down what's going on again. Where should I check that event, I guess? So for those who don't know, I'm using Godot for the development. So not Unity, not a real engine, but Godot. Why Godot? Because I wanted to try. Just wanted to try. Event missed. No, it's not okay. So I'm gonna go with it. Click on it. Okay. Bounce off courts. Sure. But it showed the miss only when it touched the floor. But what happened to when I take the rebound? Actually, that's what did I do when I took the rebound? Because it's not bouncing off the floor, right? Rebounding state. Missed Hooper missed. Okay, so I'm calling the event. Okay, cool. Really cool. And I'm doing the same here. It's called and I'm calling this event. Okay, fine. But so I'm calling this. So if I do, so do I have? Okay, so I'm calculating everything here. And it's bouncing left. Stat manager invalidate shot. Okay, but that's something I should do as well in the rebound, by the way. Oh, I'm doing it. Okay, cool. Closest ball got status content different than made. Okay, so I should call over there, right? So I'm gonna do a quick test. So let's make sure that I'm not putting log. No, put log everywhere. That's fine, but I need to be able to track everything. Opposition manager. And that's the one. Okay, yeah, I'm fine with that. Dismiss. I'm gonna use the same for the rebound, I'm gonna do this. Mist. From rebounding. Well, it doesn't. It's gonna. That's fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Anyway, I know what it means. Okay. So one thing that's really cool with Godot, I think it's the same with Unity also. I think, and with Unreal Engine as well. But I can actually I can make some change while the game is running in real time, so that's cool. Okay, I have the event now. So what is it doing? Ah, okay. Yeah, okay. So I need to I saved everything, so that's weird. That part is weird. Well, anyway, but yeah, okay. So what happened is like, yeah, I need to click on this window first so that it's refresh the code and everything, blah blah blah, etc. etc. So that's the issue. Okay, great. So I don't care about that because I know that it will get called here. Yeah. So you see over there, it's saving the action and he's updating the in runtime. Okay. And maybe if I want to see some log, I make sure I see everything. I should put that over there. Yeah. That's better. Missing. Up. No, it's not showing up. You must be kidding. What's going on again? It didn't, it missed, right? So let's do that. Up. I don't understand what happened. Why I have to work on stuff like that? Why I have to focus on that? Okay, I'm gonna do the same. Let's do it again. It's really weird bug sometimes. Ah, yeah, I need to do this. No. Really? Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna relaunch everything. Okay. It's not getting cold. What's the difference? What the hell did I do again? Am I missing something? All right. Time to load 1000 stuff. Okay, if I do that, that's for the rebounding. Ah, the rebounding works, but maybe. Yeah, the rebounding works. Okay, so that's not a problem about it. I don't need that. I don't need this one as well. So the rebounding is fine, so it's maybe if I do that. Mist. Why I have the... Oh, okay. Okay. So this one is fine, but that one doesn't work. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So good. Okay. So it is cold, but this one is not getting cold over here. This one. On ball bounced off court. So if I do this, for example, it's not gonna show up. It's not showing up. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try in the shoot around and make sure that that it works or not. So if I do this, yeah, it's not getting cold. Okay, so whoa, it's not getting. Yeah, it should get cold actually, but it's not. Oh, that's the big issue. Okay. So I'm going to do this. Oh, that's interesting. Bounce with court. Oh, that's weird. So it's okay. Oh, it's that missed, so it's showing up. Am I missing something? Is that missed 3? Final shot.